Welcome and hope you are going to enjoy what I'm going to share with you guys today. Remember to like and subscribe. Shall we begin? Thank you for watching.
Hello, and welcome to the Claude and Cowork Masterclass. If you're here, you already know that AI is changing how we work. But there's a massive difference between using AI as a basic chatbot and deploying it as a true autonomous assistant. Today, we are stripping away the fluff. This is your complete, comprehensive course on Claude and its groundbreaking new desktop feature, Cowork. We will take you from absolute zero to expert level, covering real setups, real plugins, and real enterprise use cases. Let's dive in. Let's start by defining what Claude actually is today. It's no longer just a single tool. It is a platform with three distinct modes of working. The first is chat. This is the classic interface you likely know. You ask a question, and Claude responds. It's perfect for research, writing, and brainstorming. The second, D mode, is Claude Code, a powerful terminal tool built explicitly for software developers to write and debug code directly on their machines. And third, the game changer we are focusing on today, Cowork. Cowork is Claude living directly on your desktop. It reads your files, runs tasks, connects to your apps, and completes complex work entirely on its own while you step away and focus on other things. Behind these interfaces is the intelligence engine, known as the model family. Claude operates on different model tiers, balancing sheer intelligence with speed. At the top is Opus 4.6, represented here at 100% relative capability. It is the most powerful model, boasting a massive 1 million token context window, and is the driving force behind Cowork. Next is Sonnet 4.6, hitting the sweet spot of high intelligence and rapid execution. Finally, we have Haiku 4.5, the fastest and most cost-effective model for lighter tasks. Cowork exclusively relies on the immense reasoning G-power of Opus to execute multi-step plans without hallucinating. Now, here is the most important mental shift you need to make before using this tool. Understanding the difference between chat and Cowork. In regular chat, you have to manually copy and paste text. In Cowork, Claude has direct access to the specific folders you permit. Chat requires your constant guidance. Cowork creates a multi-step plan, executes it autonomously, and actually writes and edits files directly to your hard drive. Furthermore, Cowork can run on a recurring schedule and pass data natively between apps like Excel and PowerPoint. Chat is for observation and drafting. Cowork is for taking action. So how do we get this running? Getting started with Cowork requires a specific 6-step setup process. First, ensure you have a paid plan, as Cowork is not available on the free tier. Second, download the official desktop app for Mac or Windows. Cowork does not run in the browser. Third, open the app and detoggle to the Cowork tab. Fourth, and most crucially, grant folder access. Never give it access to your entire hard drive. Only give it a specific project folder. Fifth, set your global instructions so Claude knows your role and preferred tone. And finally, type in your first task, ask it to generate a plan, and watch it go to work. Cowork's true power unlocks when you introduce plugins and the Model Context Protocol, or MCP. Think of these as giving Claude its own hands to interact with the software you use every day. By enabling core connectors, Claude gets an account-level window into your apps. Connect Gmail, and Claude can read your inbox and draft replies. Connect Google Drive, and it can seamlessly analyze cloud documents. Connect Notion, Slack, or Figma, and Claude can pull data, summarize threads, and analyze design specs. It transforms Claude from a closed-off brain into a fully integrated digital employee. But having the smartest AI means nothing if you don't KN. How to command it. Let's talk about power prompting. How you speak to Claude dictates 80% of your success. First, be outcome focused. Don't say, sort my files. Say, I want my downloads folder sorted by file type with a summary spreadsheet. Second, specify your exact format. Third, always ask for a plan before it executes. This is crucial to avoid unwanted file deletions. Fourth, use negative constraints, explicitly stating what it should not do. And finally, provide examples. One good example template beats 3 paragraphs of complex instructions. To run Cowork, you need the right subscription. If you're using the free plan, you only have access to chat. No Cowork, no plugins. For individuals doing light desktop tasks, the Pro plan at $20 a month gets you in the door. However, autonomous Cowork tasks consume usage limits very quickly. If you plan on running complex, daily autonomous workflows, the max plan at $100 a month is highly recommended, as it removes those frustrating bottlenecks. For larger organizations, the team and enterprise plans provide administrative controls, shared plugin marketplaces, and critical security audits. Let's look at what this actually looks like in the real world. At Spotify, engineers used Claude to autonomously execute code migrations across thousands of services, turning a monumental technical hurdle into a simple, plain English prompt. At Novo Nordisk, their Claude-powered platform cut documentation time from 10 weeks down to just 10 minutes. And for daily tasks, you can use Cowork to instantly organize a cluttered downloads folder, turn a folder of scattered receipt photos into a perfectly categorized expense spreadsheet, or have it automatically triage your morning emails and draft replies before you even sit down. Before you point Cowork at your personal files, we must establish the hard rules of safety and limits. Cowork operates in a secure, local environment. It cannot access any folder you haven't explicitly permitted, and it cannot delete a file without showing a permission prompt first. However, you must remember that Cowork is still a research preview. Do not use it for regulated workloads like HIPAA or financial compliance unless you are on an enterprise plan. Keep your sensitive medical or financial records completely outside of your designated Claude workspace. The smaller the access radius, the safer your data. That brings us to the end of the masterclass. You now understand the difference between Chat and Cowork, how to set up your environment, connect powerful plugins, prompt effectively, and work safely. You're no longer just chatting with AI. You are directing it. It's time to start building. Thank you for watching, and happy co-working. Do remember to give a like, subscribe. Watch on for more interesting.
Thank you for staying through the video. Subscribe to watch more AI-related content.